Wow. Well, that's certainly one way to end a franchise. Well, what's up, fellow nerds? I saw Halloween Ends earlier tonight, and wow, just wow, I have so many thoughts. I seriously don't even know where to start. It was a train wreck. It was an absolute train wreck. I I can't believe that I spent money to go see this movie. Now, I just seen it only a few hours prior, so every Bella, get. So everything is still fresh, and I just want to share my raw thoughts. No editing or anything like that. These are just my raw thoughts and feelings on how I feel about Halloween Ends. Where do I start? Okay, first of all, there will be spoilers, okay? I want to get my raw, honest feelings and thoughts out. So there's going to be major spoilers. If you have not seen Halloween Ends yet and do want to see it, stop right now. There will be spoilers from here on out. Okay? Everybody that didn't want spoilers gone? Good. Can we move on now? Alright, good. Michael Myers was barely in his own movie. What I can't believe I'm even saying that, but yeah, Michael Myers got sidelined big time. And when he was on screen, he was a joke. They made a joke out of Michael Myers. Oh my gosh, this movie was awful. Yeah, when Michael Myers is no longer the big, scary, uh, bad boogeyman that we all know, love, and fear. Gosh. Sorry, guys, I just have so many thoughts about this movie. Alright, what else? There's this new character called Corey. And we spend a good majority of the movie with him. And at first, very interesting character, had me hooked. And I thought, okay, they're doing something interesting here. I like where this is going. And what is it that they were doing? I really thought he was going to become the brand new Michael Myers. I really thought that's where that was going. And boy, do I wish that did that. Boy, do I ever wish that is where they did end up going. But nope. Okay, so Corey descends into madness. And he starts killing people. And, just. He has a higher body count in this movie than Michael Myers. When you have a body count that's higher than Michael Myers, your script has a problem. He only killed 3 people in this movie. Only 3. So stupid. No, wait, he killed only 4. Yeah. Still stupid. Corey's body count was way higher. And on top of that, what happens was the movie opens up with Corey babysitting. And at first, everything seems fine and nice. But then a prank done by the kid to Corey goes wrong. And Corey accidentally ends up killing the kid. Gruesome. Brutal. Loved it. I love seeing that this timeline of Halloween doesn't hold anything back. Not only do kids die, but we see the body. It's beautifully gruesome. And then the movie's just downhill from there. It just craps the bed all over. It had a very strong and very gripping opening. I was hooked. I was excited to see where the story was going to unfold from this awesome opening. And yeah, for like the first 20, maybe 40 minutes, it was very enjoyable. But then Corey has his very first encounter with Michael Myers. And do you remember that scene in the trailer when we see him going through the sewer and Michael's hand pops out from the wall and grabs Corey by the throat and starts choking him? Yeah, that was their very first encounter. And Michael lets him live. He lets him live. And why? Because apparently Michael looked deep into Corey's eyes and saw the tragedy of when he killed that kid by accident. I'm like, okay, does Michael have some kind of telepathic link with people who have killed? Like, I don't know what that was about. And then later, it shows in the sewer that Corey was helping Michael kill another person. Like, what is going on? Corey holds the guy down for Michael. Michael gets his knife and starts stabbing the guy, and then Michael starts violently convulsing. I'm like, is he having a seizure? Is he doing some kind of interpretive dance? What is happening? Okay, there's so much wrong with this movie. When Michael let Corey live, rather than kill him as Michael does, that was the first of many red flags. The first of many. And yeah. Sorry guys, I know I'm just kind of all over the place and scattered. But this movie just really rattled my brain. I did not like it. And when Corey becomes a psychopath and starts killing, I really thought the movie was going in a bold direction. I really thought they were actually going to kill Michael and Laurie off for good. And then a new saga was going to begin with Corey as the new killer. I would have been so interested in that. I would have loved to have seen that. It would have been bold, it would have been new, it could have taken the franchise in a whole new direction. But what do they end up doing instead? Killing Corey off. Yeah, he gets romantically involved with Allison, and Laurie doesn't like that because she can sense that he has the same evil in him that Michael does, and those two have a confrontation later in the movie, and right in front of Laurie, Corey stabs himself in the throat. They had a brilliant setup here. Like it it could have brought the franchise in a bold new direction. But no, they had to piss on that for some reason. I do not understand the decision behind that. At first, I thought it was stupid because Corey takes Michael's mask and is wearing the jumpsuit or boiler suit, mechanic suit. That's what mechanic's suit, and takes Michael's mask. And then he goes around town killing people in a beautifully brutal way. Like seriously, like his killing was it rivaled Michael's. Corey was really brutal. Like when he kills the radio host, he smashes and smashes his face in, cuts his tongue out. Oh, that was gruesome. I loved it. And then and then the tongue is sitting on a record and the song keeps skipping. I love that. That was funny. That got a chuckle out of me. That was some good dark humor. I really enjoyed that. So I was fully on board for where this was going. I was fully on board. At first, I was against it, but the more and more Curry killed, and the more creative his kills got, the more brutal and ruthless he got. I'm like, okay, if this is where the franchise goes from here, I'm into it. I can get behind it. And then they had to piss all that away. Because, oh my gosh, not only do they kill Corey, but they literally had no reason to. He could have become the next Michael Myers. I'm not saying I would have been all for it, but I would have loved to have seen like the franchise go in a bold new direction. It would have been like just it could have been something good. That's all I'm saying. It could have been something good. At first, I was very much against it, but the more and more he killed, and I saw how creative his kills were. Sorry, guys. I keep trying to fight back yawns because it's really late at night right now, and I'm trying not to yawn. But I just want to get my thoughts about this movie out there. So, what I was saying about Corey. The fact that they teased a potentially really great idea. It has the potential to be a great idea. I'm not saying it is a great idea. But they were teasing this potentially great idea. And it was really starting to look like that the franchise was going to go in a bold new direction. And Michael was going to die, and Laurie with him, and that Corey was going to take on the mantle of the new Michael Myers. Or as the new Michael Myers, I'm sorry. And I would have been for it. I would have been all for it. But nope. Nope. Corey ends up killing himself, and Laurie Laurie ends up killing Michael. It's so stupid. Oh yeah, let's talk about that, shall we? I barely discussed Michael Myers because Michael was barely in the film. It was the adventures of a kid named Corey with Michael Myers in there occasionally. Let's talk about our boy, Michael Myers, shall we? Like I said earlier, when he was in the sewers, he sorry guys, a yawn happened there. But anyway, when he was in the sewers, Corey helped him kill. And that wasn't the only time. There was another time when Corey helped Michael kill two other people. And I'm like, why is Corey helping him kill? I don't understand what is going on here. First of all, why does Michael Myers need help? He's the boogeyman. This is supposed to be a continuation of the original 1978 Michael Myers. It's supposed to be that same Michael Myers from that first movie. So the fact that he needs help all of a sudden is just so insulting. It is beyond insulting. And then, when it finally got to the finale, the big epic showdown, it only lasted 2 minutes. Yeah, and it ended so lackluster. It was so easy for Laurie to kill Michael. Like, he barely put up a fight. You know that epic fight from the trailers that the trailers promised us was going to take place in the movie? It's in there, but only for 2 minutes. And Michael barely put up a fight. It was so dumb. Like, like Michael barely puts up a fight. Laurie manages to pin his arms and his legs, and she takes his mask off and slits his throat and slits his wrists. And then they throw Michael's body into like a trash compactor or something, where his body gets completely crushed. Like, that's it? That's it? 44 years of build up for that? That's it? That's the end of the great, powerful, terrifying Michael Myers? I never thought the day would come when I would have to apologize to Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Because for years I just crapped on that movie and trash talked it. And now I must apologize. Oh, and I called it the worst Halloween movie in the franchise. But now I must apologize to it because it's no longer the worst movie in the franchise. This one is. Do not go see Halloween Ends. Do not waste your money or your time. It is so stupid, so dumb, so inconsistent, so senseless. And why I'm so bothered by it is because I loved the 2018 movie and Halloween Kills. And for those two awesome movies to be connected to this, that barely feels like a Michael Myers movie to begin with. Seriously, I had to keep reminding myself in the movie theater that I'm watching a Michael Myers movie. I kept forgetting. Oh, and also, why is Michael Myers Pennywise now? Why is he hiding in the sewers? Why? Since when does Michael Myers feel the need to hide? You know, before the movie was released, I remember seeing an article online, and it was a direct quote from Jamie Lee Curtis. I didn't read the whole thing, but I do remember reading a quote from Jamie Lee Curtis saying, a lot of people are going to hate this movie, and it's really going to divide the fans. She was not kidding. She was not joking. So, Halloween Ends gets a big thumbs down from me. No, two thumbs down from me. I hated that movie. I want my money back. I can't believe I wasted money on that crap. So yeah, that's my review. Those are my raw, honest thoughts. I hated it. Don't go see it. It's garbage. And as for me, in my headcanon, there is no Halloween Ends. The true Halloween story ends after Halloween Kills. After Halloween Kills, it's over and done with. So yeah, skip this one. It's garbage. Alright guys, thank you very much for listening. I just really wanted to get my thoughts out there. Have a good night, everyone. Stay nerdy.